looking live at Newcastle Motorsports Park. Parking lot looks to be pretty full here for KRA number 4. Kacy and I are going it solo today. Everybody has abandoned us and head to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but we are undeterred. Hang on, we're going to try and do better than we did last week. A couple of 4th place finishes. Karts were mediocre yesterday in practice. We're running on old tires, not sure what we've got, so we'll see how we do today. Woo! We are here on a beautiful morning, but it took no time whatsoever to warm up today. It's gonna be a high near 90, gonna make for some interesting racing, especially for the old guys. But I don't know if you can see or have an appreciation for my attire today, but it's the month of May, Indy 500 next week, and I'm in dress rehearsal. With it being this hot, I'm not regularly an ice cream eater, but man, a big old double scoop of strawberry ice cream sounds pretty good right now. So with that in mind, that is my favorite. We are here at the double scoop of strawberry ice cream of go-kart tracks, Newcastle Motorsports Park.
The morning walk with Dad.
Had some interesting things happen this morning, and I'm wondering how you view things in life. I didn't sleep well at all. Got up. Kacy went out for his first practice, spun. May have been an axle. I went out, got to the grid, didn't think I had gas, actually had a little gas, so it was a double whammy. Didn't go out for practice, and now we're getting ready, and I thought, man, this is just ominous. I kind of feel like I'm this sensitive person, and I kind of get these vibes, and this is an ominous start to the day, and I got to looking at it. Does, from your standpoint, can you change that? And I went out and looked, and optimism versus pessimism. And an optimist will look at the events that happen and feel like they can control it or do something about it and go about trying to fix it. And the pessimist will just stop and say, nothing I can do. This is going to be a crap day, and just leave it at that. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and take the optimistic approach. Not giving up, not going to say this day's not going to go well. It may not, because that's the realist in me, but we're going to go out and give it a shot.
Well, qualifying, guys. Kind of a normal story for me because I screwed it up. So, running 2 classes today, and I ran super heavy in the other kart, and the kart was great, and put it 3rd, and I knew I had more speed there, so feel good about that. And then in my Birel, I just did not play the game right. That's what it comes down to. And you can't bump draft, and I saw people in front of me getting squirrely, so I threw away the first 2 laps trying to build the right gap, and then I messed up lap 3, just driver error. So I'm going to start 9th.
So here we are on KRA number 4. Really kind of an up and down day. I had a bad practice day. This is we ran backwards. It's a completely new track. And we start at a different point, and then right here is kind of a danger zone. We're heading down to 70 in a 2-car line, and there's many times the problem here. And I I sensed a problem coming, but I really didn't drive very well. You can see everybody gets by me. I went from 9th to last, and then I think after that scrum down there, I ended up in 7th, and started looking to pull in on the field at that point. Really with a kart that, compared to some of the other races, that I wasn't really a threat here. I just didn't quite have the pace. Hated my line through this, through our horseshoe area there. Cost me a chance to get a better run than what I did here. Good to see the 98 out there. I'm not familiar with him, but I always like it when we have new karts in the field, and was able to run here. Appreciate the fact that he gave me some room as I ducked down on the inside to make the pass and keep my line going in here to pick up a position. And now it's on to try and get to Jeff. Jeff, I think through that scrum, had lost the front 5, and I was able to pull in on him. I like the move here. He kind of goes defensive down low, and was on the limiter, and couldn't make anything more. Thought I'd try and over under him a little bit there, and just kart bogged. Not a great line to do that. So I'm going to follow him around here for another lap. Looked a couple places, and unfortunately Gary McCone there, as you saw in the background, Gary was really fast this weekend, and unfortunately for him, he got caught up in that first turn melee or second turn melee, and then he dropped a tire as he was ready to make a move on me. Jeff doesn't take a defensive line this time, and I'm able to make the move, and now it's on, and probably in my wildest dreams I would have those 5 karts in front of me racing and maybe able to pick up something, but they're a lot smarter than that. And it wasn't an overly easy track. There were some passing zones, but with the way the rev limiter worked on the long straightaway, it wasn't as easy as what you might think, and ended up being able to hold them off and finish 6th. So from 9th to 6th, it wasn't bad. Pace was okay during the race, but really, again, I've got work to do on when it comes to new tracks, new corners. I just never from practice through qualifying had a chance to do anything.
Well, guys, in the rush to go up to do my first race, the super heavy race, in that kart right there, totally forgot to put on the camera, which was unfortunate because it was, at least the start of it, it was an eventful race. But I started 3rd. I fell back to maybe 5th, 6th, something like that, and then worked my way back up to ride 3rd most of the race, pushing Brennan. We separated, but could not reel in Logan. Again, he's on another level. And so last lap, made a move and ended up 2nd. So very happy with that result, but I'm sorry there's no footage.
Well, starting 9th, because I did not do well at qualifying, which unfortunately is kind of a trademark of mine. So starting 9th here, and we just got the green flag. And this track layout, we're going backwards, so it gets a little bit sketchy because you're flying down here in a pack, top speed down into a hairpin. So it's always a little nerve-wracking, but kudos to everyone because we all get through it. And I'm going to pick up a few spots here. I got to run on the outside, so I'm able to pick up a few spots, and we're going to do some slicing and dicing here. Go too wide through the Monza. Everyone, again, props, keeps it clean. So there we go. We kind of sorted out, and I'm going to kind of show you the rest of the laps. You have a feel for the layout here. With us running backwards, it's pretty abnormal. This little corner here is pretty tricky. A lot of fun, but just with the angle of it, it can be a little tricky to maximize the speed and not go off track. Then we're coming up here into this hairpin, and I'm telling you guys, like, I felt so good. This kart was just on rails. I mean, it just made my job so easy. And right up here, you're going to see the 99, Brian. He's going to get off track a little bit. That's going to give me another position, so I push Drake on past and move up to 6th right now. And then here are the last couple turns of the lap. And that's a lap around the backwards Newcastle layout. So in front of me now is our real good buddy Todd, and I was just so happy to see him up there with us. His speed was not in short supply, and it was just awesome to see. Todd's come real far, and I love seeing it. So right here, I am able to peek to the inside and get in front of him, but he stuck with me for the rest of the race. Again, made me very happy. He's coming along nicely. Here, we're going into the Monza, and I don't know if this was me or they just checked up too early, but I bumped their bumper and caused a little bit of chaos right there. I hooked into the other Birel there, and I apologize. I didn't have anywhere to go. I also didn't know he was there. So yeah, that created some chaos, and I still don't know if it was just me braking too deep or if they checked up earlier than normal. But yeah, I nearly lost it, but all is well. I tracked them back down, guys, because I'm telling you, this kart was fast. So here, Todd. The only thing that was lacking for Todd was his gearing. He did not have enough top end, so it made it easy to pass him on the straightaway there. Right here, gonna just let 95 know I'm there, but not able to complete the move here. So tucked back in line, and there was a lot of racing going on in front of me with these two. So I kind of sat back and just let them do it. And right here you'll see I push him ahead, but I didn't think I should make the move with him. And he sent it off, and I'm able to get past him, push straight on past him. So now I've moved up into 4th, feeling pretty good about things, starting 9th, moving up to 4th. And here you're going to see an issue for, yep, you can actually see it. He's already dragging there. Left side, his seat strut broke. So Drake had to wave it off there. And right here you're going to see a gearing difference. 95 was geared even lower than me. Probably a full tooth. I mean, the dude was super low. Carried a lot of speed, which was impressive to see. And so he passes me. And so I just ride it out behind him. And this is the last lap here. And I'm going to just take a little peek, let him know I'm there. And then I'm going to be able to get a nice run out of this. And I knew he'd go defensive up into the hairpin, so I wanted to get to his inside before, which I was just able to do. And major, kudos to him, because he was very heads up about it. Tries the over-under on me, and it's a really tough spot. But then right here, I had no idea he was there. And talked to him afterwards. He just said no, he thought he saw a hole, but had to try it and just didn't work out. So everything was good. I was able to move from 9th up to 3rd, and I was honestly very happy with that, because that was a pretty nice recovery, and the kart and engine, everything was so freaking good.
Well, the races have concluded. We're wrapping things up, but not before we can see who's going to make it into the Indy 500. And it's not looking great for Marcus Ericsson right now. But man, what a freaking day. It was a lot of fun. Huge thank you to Dad. Sorry, see how he's doing. Huge thank you to Dad for letting me use his car. I mean, that thing was freaking rocket ship. This, with the Gary Lawson power, was it made my job easy. So yeah, I got 3rd, but starting in 9th, and it was fast. Yeah, very happy. I'll take a 3rd. And then Dad showed a lot of speed in the race, so he's pretty entrenched in this. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.